Hello, Sagittarius. How you guys doing? Welcome for those of you that are brand new. I appreciate you coming in and checking out my channel. I'm Patti, and I'm an empath that is doing your intuitive tarot reading, and I also do intuitive coaching, which is sort of like, not counseling, but in a sense through the divine. So put it that way. And you're welcome to get more information off down below. But let's get started. This reading is actually a little late, and I did not forget you, Sagittarians. I just got super busy, and yesterday I didn't get to do any readings in because I don't normally do readings on Mondays. So I leave that for other appointments and things like that. So this is for the 23rd through the 30th. So it's going to include also for your readings for the full moon and the eclipse that is coming. For that, there is going to be a lot of different energies coming through. So what I mean by that is it's a time not to really make some really heavy decisions because the clarity is going to be sort of not off. It's going to be off. It's going to be like a roller coaster for a couple of days for a lot of people. So just know that it's going to be really unstable due to the eclipse. And you want to probably just might hold off on making any decisions for a couple of days or have a backup plan. Say, hey, can I back out of this if I decide I didn't want it or don't want to do it, or, what kind of options do I have just in case. So let's get started. This is the 23rd through the 30th, and now I'm going to just pull two oracles. I usually pull three, but I'm going to be pulling just two, and we're going to do the energies for now this week, and then the energies to move forward for the next week or maybe even further. So Divine likes us to work in the now because there really isn't a future or a past with Divine. So let's see what the energies are for this coming up. Well, it's very similar to, well, not similar, but we have energy sort of like what I just got done with doing with Leo. So the first part of the week, we are going to be wanting to focus in on awareness, clarity. Remember I said the full moon and the eclipse is going to bring some unclarity. So we need to be mindful and aware of what is going on around us. And because the full moon is a Gemini going into Gemini, excuse me, I just had some coffee. That is going to be going into decisions and choices. So what are your choices? Gemini is all about communication and media and social and all that kind of stuff. So you really have to be aware of how you're interacting with whom you're interacting. Be mindful. Number 3 is about acknowledgement. So we do need to acknowledge and be really attentive to being more aware this next week. And then because following right after that, and I'm going to say this energy is going to be right on the full moon or shortly after, because with the full moon, we have 2 days, 3 days maybe before that energy starts ramping up, and then it's the heaviest on the full moon, and then it sort of ramps down, and that takes 2 or 3 days, and that's where these energies are going to be coming in. Follow the leader. Follow the leader is, okay, are you the leader, or are you following somebody, or are you trying to learn something that you need to follow? Because this is a real unstable energy right now. And that is definitely going to be the energy of the eclipse. So for Sagittarians, that is something that you'll want to be really mindful of. Thank you. So who you're hanging around with, who you're following, who's in your inner circle. Thank you. So a lot of this is going to be about your internal well-being, and also to watch. It's now a time of purging and growth. So that is sort of part of that. So who are you hanging out with, who you following? Same with your work. Who you hanging out with work, So for somebody out there, they've got somebody who's gossiping about them at work, and that's not a really good place to be. I don't know who that's for. And so you just sort of want to be mindful of how much you share at work. That's for somebody. Again, be aware of who you share, who you share with, kind of a thing. So yeah, so that's where those energies are. All right, so let's see what else we have got going for Sagittarians for the week of the 23rd through the 30th. Ooh, some offerings. Offerings. Oh, upside down. Okay, so we have the first card out is the Ace of Pentacles. So the Ace of Pentacles, and it's usually in regards to, you know, career, your future path, your future finances, things like that. It's also too an opportunity maybe coming up to go through a new door of something that might create more money. Doesn't mean a new career. Maybe you got a hobby that you're going to create that has make more money with, something to grow from. Yeah. But there is an opportunity coming up. So, there is sort of like, I don't know if this is for somebody who is becoming unsingle, you know, like maybe they're in a new relationship, or if this is somebody that is in a relationship. Interesting energies. So remember I said somebody's sort of gossiping or somebody's talking not really good about at work. So I'm reading two energies into this. So this might be two separate people here. So somebody is not very nurturing, not very kind. They're almost like cold-hearted, and they're not really a people person, and they're more hard. They could even be honest, but their way of doing it is more like, you know, too blunt, almost to the point of being mean. I don't think that's their intention, but that's the possibility. And we have on the other side, that's what I'm thinking, there could be work and it could be a different energy, because on the other side, we have the Fool. When we have the Fool, that's something new, something fresh, something very creative, something of someone that is just more pure at heart, like playful, like childish, you know, like a little bit more immature side, somebody that's a younger side. So that could be in relationship to a relationship. This is sort of like opposites attract. And it's a good mix for that energy. But if this is for your work and somebody's too blunt, they're not being very kind. Okay, I don't want to share that. Okay. So I don't like to share low vibrational kind of stuff, but if they ask me, I have to be obedient. So this also could mean that somebody just went through a miscarriage or lost a child. And I hope that's not true, but they asked me to share it, so I do. And if it is you, I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry for your loss. I got goosebumps. That makes me cry. I'm an empath. I'll start crying. Anyway, because I feel the sadness. Okay, so let's focus in on the higher vibrations. But just know that I'm with you through your pain and your loss. Give me a sec. This is really hurtful to somebody. Wow. Very unexpected. Very unexpected. Okay, so let's move back to these higher vibrations. Divine Meek, if you could bring those back in, please, I appreciate it. So we also have a newness now. We also have an energy that is very playful, but this, the Six of Cups is also about somebody who you maybe known, and they're maybe a little bit more in on the immature side, but this is the side, this is their journey, this is who they are. For someone, this is who they are, and they bring you up. They bring you a lot of happiness. They bring you joy. They bring you a safe feeling, a secure feeling. So there's a difference between safety and security now. So just remember that. There is a difference between safety and security. So, but they bring you both. So this is something that's really good. For someone here, I think your energies are, this is Brown thinks Thanksgiving or harvest time. So this is more of a fun, light energy. It's going to be really a lot of fun. It's going to be fun, kind of a thing, kind of an attitude. And that's sort of an immature attitude, but it is a playful attitude. There's nothing wrong with that. Because sometimes we need that lift, we need that vibration, we need that energy lift. And then we have the the Knight of Swords, and that's coming towards that. So you do have somebody either from the past, the present, somebody that you've known. This is somebody, or if it is a twin flame, this could be somebody that you felt you have known for generations and generations, or lives and lives, if you believe in that. Whoa. Ooh, yeah. Hierophant. I expect the Hierophant to start showing up more and more in December. So the Hierophant is about spirituality, sort of growing your spirituality, lifting your vibrations, making it go up. Because the Hierophant, if you really think about the Hierophant, everybody's like, oh my gosh, religion, spirituality, oh my gosh, she said she's going to talk about that again. But that's really all it is love, light, and truth. That's what Hierophant is. That's the highest of energies that you can go. So what you really want to focus in on it is, and I think December is going to be more towards that energy. So you're going to find that it's going to grow more towards spiritual rather than earthly. However, we've got a ways to go to get through that until about the 27th of December? Yeah. So we have the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is a really good, it's not only communication, it's something coming forward with you with, I think, if you believe in luck, I don't, but if it bringing in something good into your aura, it is. So I've lived in Japan, and so that you see the little bug, it's called, well, here in the United States, we call it a dragonfly, but they call it a tombo. So tombo meaning good luck. There's a good luck. So this is good, something good coming towards your way. Yeah. So we have the Six of Swords. Again, there's going to be awareness. This could be a little kerfuffle. Little kerfuffle is like a little disagreement, not getting along. Maybe you're having to stand up for yourself. I think this is going to be around Thanksgiving time. So if you are going anywhere or sharing time with somebody, if anything begins to arise that looks like it's going to be an argument, diffuse it. Walk away, find another way, because this is about communication. So there might be an opportunity of, somebody wanting to start something to create animosity, to create division. I see division. So just be mindful to not follow the leader in this. Do not follow the leader in this. Again, this is these three cards side by side. Take the peace, love, and light way, and just sort of, what? When people ask me, hey, who did you vote for? What did this? I don't talk politics to anybody. That's between me and the divine who I pick. So that ends the conversation right there. Yeah, but no, I don't talk it to you. Standing your ground, believing in that's what this is standing your ground, believing in what your integrity, your morals, and what your values are in your journey, and standing by them. Then we have the Knight of Pentacles. A lot of Pentacles here. Something coming around your work. And then we have the Two of Pentacles. Again, the Two of Pentacles, though, is a little bit of juggling, which this week will be a lot of juggling because things are very unstable. So a little juggling. Again, the other thing, thank you. They're showing, I get to sometimes see little movies in my head. And so they're showing me that there's a lot of people very unstable, very unhappy, that they just want 2020 over. They want this pandemic over. We're tired of it. And they're just saying, make sure you bring yourself up to the higher higher vibrations by doing something out of joy and stuff like that. And then they showed me a movie of all the houses that I have seen with the Christmas lights on already. Because it's not even Thanksgiving yet. And this is usually early for a lot of us Americans to have our lights up early or decorate or whatever. But this is what the Hierophant's talking about, something that's going to bring you joy and happiness and things that will bring you just a little bit of love in life, you know. So it's interesting that they show me that, because we're trying to juggle too many things right now. And finances seem to be a really big one for a lot of people. Really big. If you can, they're saying if you know somebody who does have their finances in order, maybe asking them how they're doing it. How are you making it through the pandemic? Do you have any ideas for me? You know, I'm only got this amount of money, so would you have any resources or ideas that I might be? Because let me tell you, as an entrepreneur, I have so many resources compared to a lot of people that have never been a business owner before. On where did that? I've been homeless, and in a year later, I was owning a business. I have so many resources from being homeless and all those kind of times from being a business owner. So somebody might have resources that they have that you may need. And it's not hard to find. You just have to keep asking people, and don't be afraid. You can even ask, you know, I don't talk about church a lot at all, but a lot of them are very good resources. You know, so if you're not sure and you're struggling, and they may know the counties that you're in, they may have phone numbers, they may have all that kind of stuff. Because right here, if somebody's going through a lot of financial juggling, it's like somebody's robbing Peter to pay Paul. Not even from week by week. This is day by day. They're trying to, what can I sell? Do I have any cans to turn in? What can I do? That's for somebody here. So the Ace of Cups. Oh, these are upside down. So the Ace of Cups, the Hermit, and then the Eight of Pentacles again. So making sure that everybody is equal, everybody has an equal share. Everybody can, if you can, pay it forward. This is the week of giving and thanks and things like that. So I think that's what they're trying to say is give thanks. If you can pay it forward, nickel, a dime, you know, whatever it is, a McDonald's in the grocery line, an elder helping them with their groceries, you know, whatever it is, this is the time to pay it forward, and also to be really mindful. Again, we really need to be aware for the Sagittarians. Being aware. And this, you almost have, when you have these two, the Hermit being a Virgo is very honed in. It's like, you know, it's like a cat on a laser dot. That's what this Virgo energy is like. So they're asking you to, you know, be mindful, and if you see something, hone in on it and follow your intuition on it. That's what's going on there. A lot of different energies this week for you guys. A lot. It's just amazing. This follow the leader again, though, is unstable. Remember, this is something that is going to be going into December. And for me, if it was me, I can't advise anybody on anything, and I wouldn't, because that's not my journey. It's just like, just really have a backup plan if you have to make a major decision. That's all I'm going to say. All right, Sagittarians, that's your reading for this week. Now, don't forget, like, share, subscribe. But I also have a live video on Friday about the new moon, or the full moon, the lunar eclipse, and what's going on in the first part of December. So if you subscribe, hit the bell, you'll know when I'm on live. Or share with a friend. I would love to grow my channel. Share with a friend or like. And then I will see you again on the 1st. The new energies coming for December. Get ready, because they are going to shift in the middle of December. So I'll share that on the video on Friday. And it is interactive. So if you have questions or anything like that, want to say hi or tell me where you're from, I love it. I love to know that. That's why I keep the chats open, so you can let me know where you're coming from or say hi. All right. Take care, you guys. We will see you. Have a wonderful, wonderful harvest. And please make sure that you give thanks for what you have and what you don't have. Because the divine gives us those in both for reasons. So, all right, take care and have a wonderful, wonderful rest.